Good morning and welcome back to Losing 60 Pounds in 90 Days. Just getting some morning sunshine, morning cardio, waking up the mind, waking up the body. Gonna head home now and drink the morning drink, get some water. Breakfast this morning is coming from a whole Dave's Killer Bagel with strawberry whipped cream cheese. And then I have 4 egg whites, 2 whole eggs in an omelet form with a little bit of American cheese. And next to that is some hot honey drizzled over 3 chicken wieners. For dessert, I'm taking Advanced B vitamin complex, 2 of those red pills. And this meal comes out to 704 calories total, and that is broken down by 52 grams of protein, 57 grams of carbs, and 30 grams of fat. Y'all want to see the cutest thing on this damn planet? I've been having a lot of tight neck, which is causing some eye strain, some headaches, some tension stuff. So I got this thing, and basically lay on it and let the head kind of fall back, and it stretches the neck opposite to the way that I, and probably you, usually have your head, where it's either forward or down. I think one of the issues of being 6'4", like 6 feet 4 inches tall, is that a lot of times I'm looking down, unless I'm like at my desk with my monitors at a certain height. Everything else looking down, and on top of that working out, lifting those trap muscles and rear delts. Sometimes the neck just gets a little tight, and this unwinds it after like 5 to 10 minutes of doing this a day. Hitting legs yesterday has my legs feeling it today, but it's just mind over matter. Throughout this whole process, mind over matter. Sometimes a lot of matter to mind, other times less matter. The key thing is just pushing through. And on this journey, listening to my body more, taking rest when I need it, but still doing the work. Maybe just not as headstrong on, if something feels tight, maybe, what's wrong with 60% and still doing it rather than 80 to 100. Still is doing it. And the days where I can get 80 to 100, I do it. And I'm finding that my consistency is a lot more fluid, pushing through on this journey. And that is more of a exercise thing, but mental, but on the diet side as well. Of like when I'm feeling burnt out from chicken and rice, ground beef, fish and rice, just fasting, having a nicer meal. But I think the biggest thing that you can take away from this, that I've taken away from this, is choose the box, right? Set the guidelines for how far I'll go, how far I'll drop. And that has worked very well in sleep, choosing what time I'll go to sleep based on what time I'll wake up. I won't go sleep later than this point. I will try and hit this amount of calories, but I won't go over this amount of calories, and give myself, just being honest with yourself of like, if you find yourself snacking on something late, just lower the calorie intake by a couple hundred, calories of what you're tracking. Make up for that mistake. Working out, I'm going to aim to be in the gym 4 days a week, but I'm never going to drop below 2 days a week. I'm going to aim for 60 minutes of cardio every single day, but I'm never going to miss more than like 3 days of cardio in a week. And it just helps break this cycle that I know I've struggled with of like all or nothing. Just being a little bit more balanced allows you to go a lot further. And if you're going to be imbalanced and you're going to go all or nothing, set a time limit to it. Don't make it indefinite, because we work better as humans on hardline goals. And so I think just setting a time period of like 4, 8, 12 weeks, locking in on a certain thing, attacking it with all our might. And that's how we win the fight. Got about 45 more minutes on this cardio. Edit the video that you're going to be seeing before this. Moving some investments around and programming for clients. So let's get back to it. For lunch, we're having some jasmine white rice cooked with olive oil and water. Then I made some ground beef, 85-15, grass-fed, organic ground beef. Ended up, cooking that in the pan and then draining out the extra fat just to get that calorie intake lower, adding in some bell peppers. So I have a red and a yellow pepper. When it all came together, I had a bowl and then I wanted a little side taco, soft taco. Soft tacos are best. And so the protein comes out to 83 grams as we have 10 ounces of that ground beef, 27 grams of fat from there. And then the 5 ounces of jasmine rice gave me 40 grams of carbs, plus the tortilla is only 4 grams of carbs, 70 calories. Overall, 831 calories in this meal. Gonna eat this meal and then get back to work. Finishing up my energy expenditure of the day with 30 minutes more of cardio. I have about 493 calories or so left for the day. And that's primarily gonna come from another piece of fish, a little bit of rice. Same thing, but eat like a dog because I got that dog in me. Leave a like if you like it. Leave a comment if you loved it, or want to see something new, or have an idea for me to try. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.